Hi guys, welcome to Stampin Studio. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to show you the card I'm going to be making today. It's made with our Jar of Love stamp set. And I wanted to give kudos to Janet Tentler. She's my downline and she designed this card for us today. She used the Jar of Love stamp set, which is really versatile. I really love it. And it's shown at 75% the image here, so they're smaller, but the stamps are really a lot bigger. What we're going to be focusing on today is we're going to be focusing on the Everyday Jars framelit dies that go with it. Okay? I'm also going to be using the fruit stand DSP to cut out the fruit and the shapes and everything for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to put everything in the die cutter in the Big Shot and cut everything and have it all prepped and ready to go, and then I'll show you how we put it together, okay? Thanks. Hi guys. Welcome back to the putting it together portion of the video for today. Wanted to show you the card again that I'll be making for you today. I'm going to be using the Jar of Love stamp set. It's a photopolymer stamp set. It's a very versatile stamp set. I just really love it. It's got 37 pieces, 37 stamps in the set. So there's a lot that you can do with it. I really like it a lot. Now, Stampin' Up! Has made, especially for the Jar of Love, the Everyday Jars framelets that go with it. It comes with 17 dies for the Big Shot, so pretty much the major items in the stamp set you don't have to cut out. You just use it for the dies. Now, when you go to purchase these, make sure you bundle them. Get the number for the bundle price because you'll save 10%, okay? All right, let's get started putting the card together. Today I'm using a 5.5 by 8.5 Whisper White cardstock, folded in half. And then I'm using a piece of Peekaboo Peach, and it's 5 by 3 3/4. Okay, and I've done a little bit of the prep work already ahead of time. I wanted to show you though how I made these little jars that I'm going to be putting on the card. I took the dies and I got our Fruit Stand Designer Series paper. It's DSP, and I've cut it with the die, and then I've cut vellum to match it, and I cut the lid, and I just glued it using the glue dots. Now, I love glue dots because they're very versatile, they're clean, they're easy to use, and they're good for little detailed small things like this, and it has a very strong bond. So what I'm going to do today is I have those all ready to go. I'm going to use our multi-purpose glue. And I love multi-purpose glue because it gives a little bit of a give when you go to set it down. It's a little bit forgiving, but it's got a downfall because it's a little bit messy. So you have to be careful with it. So when you put it down, you can kind of look around your card, and you have a minute, or not quite a minute, but you have a little bit of time to just kind of see where it's at. And I think that looks pretty good, okay? Now I'm gonna also glue the jars down with the multi-purpose glue. And you don't need very much of it. It is pretty sticky and tacky. What I do though is I go in a little bit on the edges, so when I pick it up it gives me a little bit of a leeway. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on a little bit higher, and it's going to give this card some depth perception, a little bit of depth, okay? And I'm going to give the illusion of these jars being on a shelf. Now what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to lower this one a little bit. I'm going to come in a little bit and lower it. That's going to sit there like that, so it gives it a little bit of dimension there. Now with the strawberry one, I'm going to add 2 dimensionals to it. It's going to be really cute. And I love dimensionals because they add such a good flair to your project, whatever you have. I always have a little trouble with the dimensionals there. Now what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to stick it a little bit higher. Okay, so this one's a little high, this one's higher, and this one's lower to give it a little bit of dimension. And do you see how it's coming together? It's so cute already. Now, with the words that I'm going to use from the stamp set is I'm going to use You Fill Me With Happiness. And this is a photopolymer stamp, as I mentioned before. And you want to use your Pierce mat when you go to stamp with it. And the reason is because it doesn't have the rubber part like the regular rubber stamps do. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you use your Pierce mat to give it a good clean image and a good clean stamp on there. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this by hand. I think I kind of want that trimmed in just a bit, not too much, maybe a little bit on the bottom. Okay, not on the top. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Now what I've done with this is I have already cut, let's see if I could do it this way. No, I don't think I can. I have already just cut this a little bit down, just a little bit more right here. And you just tear this, and I love our Whisper white paper because it's really easy to tear and pull, and it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. It's just kind of a messy kind of a look that we're going to use here, that we're going to do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this piece also onto the torn white piece, and then I'm going to glue that onto the card. That's going to give it a little bit more dimension as well, so that'll be really nice. Okay, just center that. This multi-purpose glue is also a very strong bond, so that's what I like about it. And it's easy, it's convenient to use. It's just a little messy if you're not careful. And it dries pretty good, pretty fast. So there you go. Look at how easy that was. All I really used was the framelets with our fruit stand DSP and one stamp out of the stamp set. So it's so easy. So I hope you liked the card today. And if you want to purchase any of the items, make sure that when you do buy the Jar of Love that you bundle it along with the framelets, because you do save 10%. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a couple things here before I go. I wanted to let you know that our holiday catalog is here. I'm so excited. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. Now I got my pre-order stuff in today, and I'm going to be making some samples and working on some things that I can make video for you. Now, I'd like the opportunity to earn your business if you do not already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And if you'd like a holiday catalog, let me know by visiting my website at www.annabelle.stampinup.net. And let me know there, give me your contact information. I'll be happy to get one out to you, okay? Also, if you liked my video today, please subscribe and like and comment and let me know how you think I did. Okay, so thank you for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.